My name's Allie Kyber. I am the marketing director at the Trey Harrell Law Office in Charleston, South Carolina. No matter how big a firm gets, you never outgrow needing to have your intake streamlined, especially as coming from a law firm that we're still less than 5 years old. So we've just been in constant growth mode this entire time, pouring our money into marketing, into the legal resources. But there's something so unique about when the phone rings, somebody has called you. And now what happens between that phone call and whether or not that retainer is signed, your firm can make $20,000 in revenue or $20 million in revenue. But if you can't get that case signed, if what happens in that phone call isn't up to par, all of it's for naught. Intake, unfortunately, is a department in the law office that sometimes gets overlooked when it shouldn't be. We always say that intake is the lifeblood of the firm, just because you can pump your resources into your marketing. Marketing makes sure the phone rings. That's important. And it's important that you know how to work the cases once they're signed. No one's questioning that. But if these litigators in your firm don't have the cases to work because they weren't signed, then flush those marketing dollars down the drain, because intake is the stopgap between the dollars you're spending and the dollars you have the potential to make. But what happens here in this box of intake affects everything. We've had several rescues come in that we were able to get from just the answering service catching them, and rather than one of our employees, but we were able to go get those people because of speed. You know, we're human. We don't have time to listen to every single call that comes in as much as we would like to. But speed really, it gives you a dashboard and it lists out all the calls that come in, and you can filter those by the new leads or all the calls. And so it gives you kind of a snapshot right in front of your face of how your intake department is actually doing and actually handling these calls. Going back and tracking to see these actual numbers of leads versus wanted leads that were converted and wanted leads that we lost. Knowing that we have our revenue projected for the rest of the year, and it is all based on intake.